Welcome to Final Rush, where we have to get 13,000 points. Now, we actually need 13,000 on Mission 4 as well, so it's good that they give us, this nice preparation for it. Well, right off the bat, we're going to get 1,000 points. If you're wondering how to perform that trick, just think of it like in the Skyrail mission, where you do it as Shadow, or, the very first Sonic mission period in City Escape, where you're on the board. It's exactly like that. So pretty much it's monkey see, monkey do. I mean, that's what all the majority of missions are, but this one does have some room for improvement. But if you don't want to get too crazy, you're not too comfortable trying different things, this is a pretty basic and straightforward path that you can follow. Although there are alternatives, some could even be better, but this is the everyman's route. So if you just do what I do, you can see already right off the bat, we already have 2,000 points, which is great. We're going to just get over a little bit over the 13,000 that we need at the end. So there's not too much room for error. But you see how I tried to do a little move off that little green thing? It didn't work out. In fact, look, I'm falling like crazy, right? You can mess up. The game has moments like this where you could just mess up dramatically and you can still be rewarded. Now, if you didn't fall, then congratulations, you have the opportunity to do better. But if you did, don't just hit the reset button. You never know where you're going to land. There's multiple parts at the level where you could screw up like that. So that aside, okay, I think it's actually pretty funny. You can save some time up here. If you jump right when you're at the very pinnacle of that, look how many platforms we skipped out on. If you didn't make it, that's perfectly okay. The bottom line is, if you are around the 2-minute mark and you're making it to the top of these platforms, you're doing great. That's all that really matters. So right now we have over 4,000 points. Okay. Well, right here, if you need a few extra, you can actually bounce from platform to platform, and you could get an extra combo of 100 points if you really needed them. Because remember, if you use your bounce attack like that, you can actually chain together combos with enemies that might not even be near each other. So, we're almost to 5,000 points. Now, you see how there's green at the end of that, a green X? Well, now see how I landed it? I got points. Now, those ones, the green ones, are what allow you to do your stylish points. But you have to land them in order to get the points. Or at least the majority of the time, I've had to, because the computer does not give them to me for whatever reason. As you can see, I'm zip-zapping along, I'm doing all these things. Like I said, there's so many routes that you can take. This is for the person who just is going too fast, and you don't know what to do. In fact, you can see there's platforms below, there's all sorts of opportunities to get more points, and I recommend just experimenting, because this can actually be a pretty fun level. It takes a little bit of time if you're going for all the A ranks and doing like me. You don't really have the time, but coming up we're going to have another opportunity for more points. Getting awesome. You also slid right into the bomb. We have almost 8,000 points, we have 7,600, we're already at the end of the level. You could just roll dash, whatever it is, spin dash, all the way to the very end. You make it under 4 minutes and you have 7,500 points. You did great. Pat yourself on the back.
Yes!
Now for more additional tips, I'm going to provide some in Mission 4, which is much more difficult in my opinion. So there we go, look at that, we even had 1,000 points less that we could have done. I think that was a fun A rank.